COVID-19 and its dispiriting impact has become all too familiar. Over the year, we have witnessed stories and reports of doctors going the extra mile for patients and individuals stepping up to aid those battling the pandemic. These have warmed our hearts. But this global pandemic also brought to the fore another brand of vicious opportunists, a cutthroat brand of enterprising vultures who swooped in to profit off the suffering and desperation of patients. And one such revelation has been that of Navneet Kalra and the black marketing racket that was being run unchecked in the national capital. Mr. Kalra owns several high-profile eateries across New Delhi and particularly in the ultra-uber Khan Market area. In addition, he also has a thriving optical store business to his name. But that's not all. Over the years, Navneet Kalra has also managed to build significant political acumen, be it the facilitations at state government functions of the Aam Aadmi Party or nominations to elite clubs with the blessings of the then in power UPA government. Earlier this month, acting on a tip-off, the Delhi police raided the Negi and Jew bar owned by Mr. Kalra and recovered close to 36 oxygen concentrators of varying capacities. The dots had now begun to emerge. Acting upon the information received from the arrested members of Navneet Kalra's staff, the police raided Khullar Farm in the Mandi village, recovering 387 concentrators, another 9 from the Town Hall restaurant and 96 from the Khan Chacha restaurant in Khan Market. The connection? Every business and property from where 524 units of oxygen concentrators have been retrieved is owned by Navneet Kalra. But by this time, Kalra too had received the information and had conveniently vanished into oblivion with no information of his hideouts. Now, towards the more sickening part of the revelation. According to reports based on information from the police, these concentrators were imported from Matrix Cellular at costs as low as Rs 16,000 and were sold to desperate families of COVID-19 patients at Rs 70,000 each. The profit margin is well over 300%. Mr. Kalra, who was on the run from May 5, has been known to have a strong political connect as well. Possibly what led to Kalra's almost evident opposition of Prime Minister Narendra Modi through his social media posts. Interestingly, this post came at a time when the Indian government was working on war footing to combat the pandemic and when, as evidence suggests, Mr. Kalra was making a killing, hoarding oxygen concentrators quite literally. He was finally arrested from Gurugram and has been taken into custody. It is interesting to note that political parties had begun distancing themselves from the case as Navneet Kalra's connections had started to emerge. Apart from national leaders of the Congress who had frequented his establishments, he was a special nomination to the posh Delhi Golf Club by the Congress government in 2005-2006. In fact, Congress MP Abhishek Manu Singhvi has even appeared on behalf of Navneet Kalra in court to defend his application for an anticipatory bail. What's more, as a special invitee to the oath-taking ceremony of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Kalra was actually facilitated with the Dilli Ke Nirmata or Makers of Delhi award as recently as last year. Interestingly, opposition parties like the INC and AAP have also intensified their campaign to malign the Prime Minister Modi-led government. Can this be another smokescreen to distract attention from their associations, if not involvement, with this hoarding and black marketing racket? At a time when all efforts against the COVID-19 pandemic and its containment are finally resulting in what seems to be a downward trend, cases such as that of Navneet Kalra are both appalling and discouraging. Could 524 lives be saved with the oxygen concentrators that were hoarded? Would the families who paid exorbitant amounts be in a much better position if Mr. Kalra had not made profiteering his priority? Could this racket and Mr. Kalra's rise to prominence have been without the kowtow to state governments in New Delhi? These are some very important questions we need to ask ourselves. These are the kind of questions we need to ask rather than the misleading ones printed on unnecessary posters in a wastage of critical resources. Like and subscribe to New India Junction for more insights, and remember to stay safe, healthy and get vaccinated whenever you are eligible. Dhanyavad and Namaste.